Hello again, I'm Stan Boney.
And I'm Alexis Walters. At tonight's Boardman School meeting, the people who showed up were told that no action would be taken on the district's current mask policy. Right now, that policy requires everyone to wear masks inside schools during the day.
Still, the vast majority of the 20 or so people who spoke asked the board and the superintendent to change their minds and make mask wearing optional. Mask or no mask in the Boardman schools. It is our top story at 10. The contrast between officials of the Boardman schools and tonight's crowd was noticeable. School board members and those around them all masked, while 95% of the 100 people in attendance were not. The first speaker, DWIGHT McMurray, set the tone. Most of this group wanted the wearing of masks to be optional.
Why are they being forced to wear G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtle, Spider-Man, and Princess masks made by Martha on Facebook when this escaped a level 4 biohazard lab?
One statistic quoted several times was that according to the CDC, 313 children 5 to 18 have died of COVID since the pandemic began.
Similar numbers as the flu in 2019. Out of that number, 313 children, zero were classified as healthy school children.
But the whole thing is I just keep going back to 99.8% of the people are surviving. That is an amazing number, and we shouldn't be scared of it because it's pretty much comparable to the flu.
Retired Boardman High principal Cynthia Fernback, who was in charge of last year's COVID year, was one of the few supporting masks.
It is not ideal to wear a mask, but it is what is required of us right now if we want to keep our kids in school, in person.
In Boardman, students that are masked and vaccinated will not be quarantined. That, says Fernback, should be a goal.
One after the other, students would be crushed when they were told they had to quarantine. Many of them broke down and cried right there in the office.
After Fernback and others supporting mask wearing spoke, the applause was scattered. For those supporting a mask optional policy, the applause was loud. Sarah AMAISMEIR best summed up the opinion of the crowd.
I respect teachers who choose to mask and parents who choose to mask. What I'm asking here tonight is my right as a parent to choose not to mask my child.
School Board President Vicki Davis thanked the crowd for their respectful comments, saying the board had a lot to digest.